Good afternoon, George Cavalagos for HFT Bonds. Hopefully you're along from the number. One dip after the highs were put in. Amazing. Look at the 10-year chart and look at the old high at 127.11 plus. We went to 127.12 right on the rally after the data. The dreaded one-half tick higher high. I don't know why they do this, but there's an algo out there that'll go and look for stops, and just try to uptick the market every time by, half a tick by a high. Then the market's backed up a little bit. You had the one dip really after the data, and then it's slow grind afternoon, just chopping around near the highs. We spent a lot of time up at the highs here, and to me that smells like shorts are still caught in the market. No panic really to cover, but I think we're into that, like we've been talking about the last couple weeks here, last month and a half, as the market's rallied here, is this 3 steps higher, 2 back trade. And, with equities making new highs and gold up and, everything up, it's funny, I put in the chat, today is by BTFD day, buy the dip after the data. Unfortunately, we never got a dip, and it gave you a tough time to get long. I think we eked out a few basis points out of this thing today, but it was tough trade, man. Got to imagine we're going to go look at some higher levels. We've got, the fib retracements up above us and the old highs still, and I'm kind of watching these levels in the bonds. There's these old highs from back in July at, 135.31 and 136 even area, somewhere up there, that I think the market's kind of working its way up towards. It's certainly not the rip snorting bull market that some people want to see, like myself, but we'll take what we can get, I guess. What else? Try to look for any kind of dip overnight. The bunds rallied pretty hard today. I imagine Asia will take this thing up a little bit again. I'm not looking for a big trade overnight, and then we'll start to look at data again tomorrow. You keep telling me the data's, talking equities higher and, everything's great. I guess it's Goldilocks, The economic data is not that bad. It's not great, but it's good enough to keep the Fed's foot on the gas pedal, and it keeps equities going, it keeps bonds going, it keeps gold going, darn near everything. So we'll have to keep our finger near the nimble trigger again. Love to see a trade up towards 127.20. 127.20 in the 10-year, I think, is a good short-term target, and then we'll see what happens from there. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.